Hey everybody, if you follow me at all on social media, you know that I like to encourage and inspire and uplift people. Bring light to a dark world. But today, it's really hard. The light's been dimmed a little bit, a lot, because Alex Trebek passed away this morning after a lengthy battle with pancreatic cancer. I have so many memories in my 35 years at Jeopardy. I met my wife Renee there. Renee worked at Jeopardy for 18 years. He announced our wedding on the show prior to Final Jeopardy. There's just so many memories, so many memories, so many things I could bring up. I couldn't stay silent. I couldn't not do a video. I couldn't just post words on an Instagram. I had to share my feelings because this man I have known since I was 20 years old. 20. I'm now 55. I remember when I first met Alex, I was so intimidated because, let's face it, when you meet one of the greatest entertainers, so to speak, you're intimidated as a young 20-year-old kid. And I learned so much from him. I learned what generosity was. I learned what kindness was. I learned what thinking about others was. I would watch him get emotional in the teen tournaments when kids would win and they would dedicate money, or they'd win money for their families or themselves. Then I would see how he would treat my family when they would come in. After Renee stopped working at Jeopardy, she was always still considered family by Alex. Alex treated her like family, like he would someone who's worked there for 40 years. He made her feel welcome and special and appreciated. He did that with everybody though. His Christmas gifts were incredible. His generosity was amazing. In fact, one of my greatest memories of Alex is at his last Christmas party last year. He had Don McLean come and sing, and he knows I sing, and he knows I sang with Frankie Valli, who was one of his favorite bands. He told me a long time ago, and he came over to me and said, "Ray, what do you think? You having a good time? Can I get you anything?" Here's a man with stage 4 cancer asking me if I'm having a good time, and can he get me anything? But I have to tell you, he was so kind and considerate to my kids. I would bring my kids to the stage and he made them feel like $1 million. I remember when Riley was playing for Liberty University. She was at bat and the game was on ESPN, and she was actually playing with a broken arm. Believe it or not, she had her arm in a cast and she was batting. And she had, I think, a 20 at pitch bat. And we were at a rap party for Jeopardy. And I was watching Riley on my phone. And Alex came up and he sat right down beside me. He sat down beside me and he watched every pitch. And he cheered her on every pitch, like it was his own daughter. He was like clapping and getting excited because she'd foul one off and she'd foul one off, and it was over and over and over again. And guess what? She ended up getting a hit and he cheered like it was her own kid, his own kid. Then he got up and he announced, "Hey, I was watching Ray's daughter. You should have seen this girl." He was so encouraging. He was so encouraging. I've worked with a lot of people over the course of 35 years. I can't think of anybody who was like Alex, who made you feel important. You'd walk into his Christmas party, like I said, and he made you feel important. You'd walk on stage and he'd joke around with you, but you always knew you were important. He cared about his staff and crew. And I got to tell you, this staff and the crew, we've been through our ups and downs. We've had so many different things go on, but guess what? We always knew that we cared about each other, and he always cared about everybody like they were family. I had to do something. I had to say something. I had to let him know how much he meant to me, because the last tape week that he taped, which was 2 weeks ago, I couldn't be there, and I regret it to this day. So, to the Trebek family, I send you my condolences and love. To the staff and crew, I don't know where my life would be without these 35 years on Jeopardy. And I know for a fact that this show wouldn't have half the Emmys it does without Alex Trebek, or would have lasted as long as it has without Alex Trebek. God bless Alex Trebek and his family. Pray for him, pray for his family, pray for the staff and crew as the search goes for another host. He was an incredible human being, and I had to come out and say something, and I hope you enjoyed the video that I put together of these memories from Jeopardy.
You know, I'm often asked by fans of Jeopardy to send out special greetings to fans of our program. Most of the time, I try to be accommodating. Today, however, is different because this is special. One of our former employees, a young lady who came to work with us many years ago, is about to celebrate her 50th birthday. So from all of us here at Jeopardy, Renee Reynolds, have a very happy birthday.
I can't believe it, Ray. You have spent more than half of your life working on Jeopardy, and you're now 50? Oh my God, what does that make me? Happy birthday.